Young 1951. The line was bending, the world was watching. Colonel Green didn't look for a way out. He looked for the coordinates. When the infantry couldn't hold, the New Zealanders made the ground shake. This is the thunder of the 16th. This is the sound of the Haka under fire. We're burning the path on the enemy's bridge. The drums of the Haka, they rattle the bone. The 16th is standing, we're never alone. Fire for effect, the ordering's clear. We're bringing the thunder, we're bringing the fear. The rhythm is heavy, the rhythm is cold. We're writing the story that will never be told. Green's thunder, the artillery wakes. The earth is a rumble, the Haka it shakes. Kapyong is the anchor, the line in the sand. With a Kiwi fire in a desolate land. Boom, the cannon, the spirit is loud. The 16th is rising above every cloud. They surge from the valley, a wave of the gray, but we turn the tide in the heat of the fray. Precision is life and the target is true. The 25-pounders are screaming for you. From the soil of the north to the southernmost tide, we've got the pride of the islands deep inside. Colonel, the infantry is pulling back. Let them move. Just fire 100 meters. Give them everything we have. Make the mountain remember us. They call it the military medal. To the brass, it's a decoration. To Bob Gehring, it was just the cost of doing the job. When the ridge at Kapyong started to shrink, Bob didn't look for cover. He looked for the next shell. He kept the 16th firing when every other instinct said to run. through the fire and the hail. He's the hammer of the regiment, he will not fail. The enemy's closing, the perimeter's thin, but we're loading the steel and we're digging it in. A sergeant's promise, a sergeant's command, we're the last line of defense in a fractured land. Steady on the lanyard, Gering's voice rings. He's the conductor of the chorus that the artillery sings. Exposed to the fury, exposed to the light, he's the iron in the center of the Capion night. The lanyard pull, the surgeon's pride, with the military medal and the fire inside. From the gun pit's throat to the enemy's gate, Bob Gering is the architect of the fate. Hold the line, don't let the barrel cool. We're the Kiwi steel, we're the 16th rule. The mortar's raining, the shrapnel is bright. He's laying the sight in the heart of the fight. No ducking for cover, no time for the fear. The only thing that matters is the target we clear. The on the tunic, the mud on the vest. He's putting the Kiwis to the ultimate test. Sergeant, they're coming through the wire. Then adjust your elevation and keep your hands on the cord. We don't leave this pit until the command says to. Pull the lanyard again. They don't teach you how to stay at the gun when the world is ending. You either do it or you don't. Under direct fire at the edge of the wire, Bill kept the 16th hitting. This is the sound of a man who refused to stop until the last shell hit the dirt. The steel is sweating, the barrel is bright. We're painting the fire in the Capion night. The mortar's coming down, the dirt is flying high, but Bill's at the breech block looking at the sky. No room for the panic, no room for the doubt. We're spitting the iron, we're spitting it out. Oh, he's got the rhythm, oh, he's got the pace. We're throwing the thunder in the enemy's face. Ram it home, the shout rings clear. We're standing in the middle of the atmosphere of fear. Military medal for the work that we do. Bill Howie's the master, the soldier true. The breech block blues, the gunners stand fighting for the brothers we're bringing back in 55 nights or a single long day. We're holding the line in the Kiwi way. Bill, the position is nearly surrounded. Then we've got a better target solution. Keep that shell coming. Pull the lanyard. The line stays right here. Kapyong Hill 504, April 1951. The infantry is surrounded, the lines are gone. I'm Captain Laurie Wright, 16th Field. My radio is the only weapon left. I can hear them on the ridge behind me. I'm not leaving this foxhole until the guns of New Zealand make the sky burn. Trees like the morning dew, and the infantry is broken, the line is split in two. I'm ducking deep, I'm watching the great tide rise. I've got the radio crackling, I got the bird's eye view. Laurie Wright on the target, looking through the wire grid. 2495, adjust fire, fire, fire. Can you hear the whistle? Can you feel the blast? I'm dropping the steel on the ground where I stand. Danger close, danger close. The signal is set, the 16th is coming. The eyes of the 16th, the ghost on the hill. Captain Knight's view, the precision we fell. Kapyong is burning, the ridges aglow. We're dropping the thunder on the enemies below. Military cross for the men who won't run. I'm watching the bear until the mission is done. Right 50, drop 25. I can feel the concussion, I can barely survive. They're storming the ridge where I'm counting the dead. I've got shrapnel above me and smoke in my head. They're in the foxhole, I holler at the sky. I'm dropping the steel where they're coming to die. Laurie, you're nearly encircled, disengage. I'm not going anywhere. Tell the 16th. Tell them to bring the final barrage. Right on my position. They're right here. Give them everything. 1951. I'm 500 feet up in a canvas kite. No armor, no guns, just a radio, a map, and a target I need to bait. The enemy hides in the shadows of the valley, but they can't hide from the sky. My name is Bill O'Connor, and I'm going to make them blink. The giant from his mountainside sleep. Canvas and a wire, a ghost in the blue. I'm dropping a bait for the Chinese to view. They're hiding in trenches, they're holding the fire, but I'm buzzing the ridge, I'm the kite on the wire. Show me your steel, show me your light. I'm the DFC pilot in the middle of a fight. Mark the target, the call goes out loud. I'm drifting like smoke on the edge of the clouds. They aim at the wings, they aim for the soul, but I'm moving too fast to pay the final toll. They're searching the haze, I'm dancing on fire in the heat of the blaze. One sweep for the marker, one die for the kill. I'm the eyes of the 16th, I'm the king of the hill. The guns down below, they wait for my word. I'm the deadliest, bravest, and smallest bird. Bill, they're tracking you with heavy machine guns. Get out of there. Let them track me. I've got the 25-pounders on the line. I'm just giving them a target to aim at. Hold your fire. 16th. Wait for the mark. Uijongbu. The orchard was just a plot of land until Scard arrived. He didn't just command soldiers, he commanded healers who didn't want to carry a gun. He built the tented city that saved 90,000 lives. This is the man who held the center of the orchard. plasma, and the shelling is close. Then move the wounded to the bunkers. We don't stop the surgery. We're not just a hospital, we're a promise. Keep the tents standing, scarred out. Ujombo 1951. The trees were full of fruit. The air smelled of spring. Then the trucks arrived. We didn't bring war to the orchard, but we brought the pieces of it. White petals on the blood-soaked ground. Welcome to the harvest. Blossoms fall like snow on the camouflage net. The grass is stained with the things we'd rather forget. We came for the healing, we came for the breath, but the orchard is deep in the shadow of death. Rows of white canvas beneath the green bough. The surgery's open, the reaper is now. Applewood fires to keep out the chill, but the scream in the tent is the song of the hill. Blood in the apples, the fruit of the war. We're stitching the wounds that the valley is torn. From the peace of the north to the trench of the line, we're known as the healers in the orchard of time. White petals fall on a field of the dead. We're painting the truth in the vibrant red. Scalpel and suture the clock on the wall. We're catching the souls as they're starting to fall. A nurse from the mountains, a doctor from home. We're making a sanctuary here in the loam. No matter the uniform, no matter the side, we're fighting the darkness with nothing to hide. Patient count is rising. Get the blood ready. Don't look at the trees. Look at the wound. Keep your hands steady. Just keep them alive. One man holds the rifle, the other holds the knife. One man commands the perimeter, the other commands the life. Scarred and the surgeon, the shield and the blade. In the heart of the orchard. This is the pact we made. Standing when the mortars fall. Supply lines are empty, the eighth is in doubt. I'm carving the path to get the wounded out. I handle the trauma, I handle the breath. I'm fighting a war in the face of the death. The blood is a river, the suture is tight. I'm finding the soul in the dark of the night. The twin pulse, the scalpel and shield. We're holding the center on the killing field. Commander of iron, the surgeon of grace, with a Norwegian heart in the darkest place. Two lives, one mission, the orchard don't light. Where the twin pulse speeding through the Korean night. Can you hold, Doctor?
I can hold as long as you keep the lights on.
Then don't stop. I'll make sure the world stays outside.
years after the war, they carried light in hard hands from 51 to 54. Through snow and blood and sand, Normesh stood where it was needed. A steady room, a steady flame for broken lives and borrowed time. They made the healing plain, and the cold did not keep them, and the dark did not stay. Norway raised a shelter and sent hope on its way. Normesh, hold the line. Normesh, through the storm. Normesh, keep the kind, keep the wounded warm. Normesh, Normesh. Modeled on the MASH, they knew they brought skill where it was thin. With calm hands and brave hearts, they let the living in. No grand parade, no hunger for praise, just the work one bed at a time. A nation showed what mercy means when mercy chose to climb. And the cold did not keep them, and the dark did not stay. Norway raised a shelter and sent hope on its way. To the quiet ones, the cutters and the steel, the hands that stayed through fear and smoke and made the shattered heal. We sing not loud but long enough for every name we can recall. A grateful road, a silver shore, and thanks to one and all. Through the storm, Normesh, keep the kind, keep the wounded warm. Normesh, hold the line. Normesh, through the storm. Normesh, keep the kind, keep the wounded warm. Normesh, Normesh. Set a place at the table, cold hands, steady lamp, and a steel-eyed grace. From 1951 to 54, you held the wound and you held the face. Modeled on the MASH line, yet your own heart beat through the night. High-level hands in the valley of pain, sutures and mercy under low war lights. So raise it slow for the names we keep, raise it slow for the ones laid deep. Normesh, Normesh, you stood and you stayed. Normesh, Normesh, in a hard breath day. Norway, we thank you for the lives you gave. Normesh, Normesh, a light in the grave. Hey! Not for glory, not for parade, just the task and the trembling knee. A country's will in a surgeon's hands, a quiet oath by the rough-drawn sea. So lift your glass to the ones who knew how to mend what the world broke through. in the grave.
Let the room go still for the clear blue eyes. From 51 to 54, your kind of courage asks for more. Normash, Normash, you stood and you stayed. Normash, Normash, in the hard breath day. Norway, we thank you for the lives you gave. Normash, Normash, a light in the grave. On the river, a hand against the storm. Norway, we remember, and keep your brave work warm. August 1950. They asked the Philippines for men. We gave them the 10th BCT. Colonel Mariano Azurin didn't just bring soldiers. He brought a mechanized fist. He demanded the armor, the training, the steel. They called us the Fighting Filipinos. This is the sound of the armor rolling off the ramp. To the frozen Korean mud, we're packing the steel and we're paying the blood. Azurin is at the front, he's demanding the gear. We're not fighting in the past, we're the mechanized spear. The Shermans are rolling, the engines are loud. With the 10th BCT and we're standing up proud. They told us to hold, they told us to wait, but we're pushing the line of the enemy's gate. Lock the treads, load the main gun. We're fighting in the dark, we're fighting in the sun. 1,000 men strong in the freezing unknown. We're carving our name in the ice and the bone. Steady on, steady on. We're the fighting Filipinos till the battle is won. Azurin's command is the iron and the will. We're holding the line and we're taking the hill. From the tropic breeze to the Siberian wind, we're the mechanized fists that will never bend. Steady on. The winter is cracking the skin on our hands, but we're holding the perimeter exactly as planned. The Chinese are swarming, the buildings are blown, but the 10th never breaks, we're holding our own. Azurin's the architect building the wall. We're standing our ground, and we're taking the fall. Colonel, the lines on the left flank are withdrawing. Let them withdraw. The 10th BCT stays right here. We have the armor. We have the men. Steady on. 23, 1951, the Battle of Yultong. The 44th Chinese Division is swarming the hills. The UN flanks are falling back. But the 10th BCT is still on the hill. A platoon is trapped, the lieutenant is dead. Captain Conrado Yap looks at the impossible numbers, draws his weapon, and says, "We're going back for them." On the left and the right, but the fighting Filipinos are looking for a fight. The 44th is rolling like a wave of the sea. They're swallowing the dock and the artillery. A platoon is surrounded, they're trapped in the wire, and Conrado Yap is staring into the fire. He won't leave a brother in the freezing mud. He's paying for the ground with the 10 BCT blood. Fix the bayonets, load the final round. We're taking back the men and we're taking back the ground. The valor of Yultong, the lion of the 10th. He's pushing back the dock with every ounce of his strength. He's on the charge in the middle of the blaze. A counter-strike of thunder in the battlefield haze. He brought the boys home, he carried out the dead. The medal of valor and a halo of red. Yultong! They say it was a suicide, a desperate attack, but the captain made a promise and he brought the boys back. Point blank range in the trench and the dirt. He pulled his fallen brother by the collar of his shirt. He took the fatal bullet, but he didn't fall down until the final survivor was off of the ground. Captain, the hill is lost. We have to pull back.
Not without Artiaga.
Not without the men.
There are too many of them.
Then we take them with us. Charge. The sun goes down behind the ridge. The regular army digs in and waits for morning. But Boni Serrano doesn't sleep. He takes a handful of scouts, slips through the wire, and melts into the dark. 77 men sleeping in the trenches. They thought they were safe behind their own lines. They didn't know the shadow was coming. the military book. No sound in the valley, no blast from the gun. We're taking them down one by one. Surround the bunker, secure the gate before they even realize it's a checkmate. The 77, the shadow of the night. Bonnie Sereno is alive in the fight. From the islands of Surigo to the cold Korean clay, where the ghosts of the 10th who are taking it away. No bullet in the chamber, no fire in the sky, just the fighting Filipinos walking silently by. Shadows. Hey. Hey. Wake up, soldier, your watch is now done. You're looking at the barrel of a Philippine gun. 77 prisoners marching in a line, pulled out of the dark in the nick of time. Serrano's laughing as he leads them back. The master of the raid, the king of the attack. Lieutenant, we're entirely cut off behind their front lines. If they spot us, we're dead. They won't spot us. They're looking for an army. We aren't an army, we're just the night. Keep your knives ready. Move out! Far from the home coast, boots in the mud with the old fear close. Ladders in their packs, salt on every seam. Young men eyeing calm, carrying a dream. Through the smoke and cane, through the broken line, hands held steady in the hard red grind. Peftok, rise up! Peftok, rise up! We carry your names through the thorns and dust. Peftok, rise up! Peftok, rise up! For T-Bone Hill and the ones we lost. That T-Bone they dug in night after night. Spades and wire under splintering light at Hilary. The earth shook low. Step by step they would not let go. Tin whistle crying over shell and rain, but the line held fast in the brutal strain. Peftok, rise up! Peftok, rise up! We carry your names through the thorns and dust. Peftok, rise up! Peftok, rise up! For T-Bone Hill and the ones we lost. Bye! Now the tavern sings for the brave, for the gone. Bandoria and fiddle keep the fire on. From island to island, your courage still stays in the hands of the living.
the sea lanes with salt on their sleeves. Peftok at dawn through the ash and the trees, a far-held promise in a battered young land. Shoulder to shoulder, they took a hard stand. T-Bone called them in, Hilary held fast. Mud in their boots and the thunder stayed cast. Each step was prayer, each breath was steel. Each name in the dark made the old wounds feel real. Raise the glass for Peftok, raise it high for the brave. Raise the glass for Peftok, for the ground they helped save. In the trench and the smoke, they stood where they stood. Peftok, Peftok, we remember you good. The hills bed down hard on the boys in the line. Blankets of smoke and the rain turned to grime. A lahar of fear down the broken cut track. But they held to each other and they never turned back. T-Bone called them in, Hilary held fast. Mud in their boots and the thunder stayed cast. Each step was prayer, each breath was steel. Each name in the dark made the old wounds feel real. Raise the glass for Peftok, raise it high for the brave. Raise the glass for Peftok, for the ground they helped save. In the trench and the smoke, they stood where they stood. Peftok, Peftok, we remember you good. Bring out the Kullantang, bring out the fiddle line. Bring out the fiddle line. Let the tin whistle answer for the ones left behind. Not for glory alone, not for crowns, not for songs, but the blood of the living who carried the God. For Peftok, raise it high for the brave. Raise the glass for Peftok, for the ground they helped save. In the trench and the smoke, they stood where they stood. Peftok, Peftok, we remember you good.
London, 1950. General Anders looks at the politicians across the table. Give us the ships. He says, I will give you 100,000 men, veterans of Monte Cassino, survivors of the gulags. We know how to fight the Red Star. The politicians look at their shoes. They mumble about escalation. They mumble about Moscow. Once again, the West is afraid of the bear. Once again, the Polish sword is told to stay in the scabbard. We bled in the sand. We fought for the freedom of every other land. Now the proxy democracy is burning in the Asian snow, and the veterans of Warsaw are ready to go. 100,000 rifles waiting in the rain. 100,000 exiles carrying the pain. Just point us to the transports, let the anchors weigh. We'll drown the communist banner in the muddy bay. But the cowards in the suits are shaking at the knees. They're terrified of waking the Soviet disease. They want the Korean border to hold the bloody line, but they're selling out our country for a second time. The general's offer is left on the desk. The West is bowing down to the Soviet grotesque. We have the army, we have the will to fight, but they're keeping the eagle locked in the night. The shadow of Yalta is falling again. They want a quiet war, but they don't want the men. Betrayed by the Allies, denied by the crown. The greatest army in exile is forced to stand down. They say a Polish patch will trigger World War III. They say we have to swallow the geopolitical decree. So the British send the regiments, the Yankees send the draft, while the men who know the enemy are left upon the raft. We sit in London taverns and we listen to the news, watching other nations fill our combat shoes. 100,000 ghosts with nothing left to lose, strangled by the diplomats and diplomatic ruse. You want to contain communism, but you don't want to defeat it. If we march, we don't stop at the Yalu River. We march until Warsaw is free. And that is exactly why you won't let us sail. You sold us to Stalin at Yalta to save your own skin. Now the communists are at your door in Korea, and you want our trigger fingers. But you won't give us our flag. You won't let us fight as Poland. You passed the Lodge Act. Give up your name, put on our uniform, die for us, and maybe we'll call you a citizen. It's not an opportunity. It's an execution of our identity. screen to feed us to the grinder of your Cold War machine. Sign the paper, drop your name, become a pawn in the Yankee game. We'll let you shoot the Reds you hate, but only as a servant of the proxy state. The lunch act is a rasher, a cynical disguise. You stole our bloody nation right before our very eyes. You won't let us be an army, you won't let us fly the red. You want to use our bullets, but you want our country dead. Mercenaries of Yalta with a rifle in the snow. You bought us with a promise that was broken long ago. Russia! You hold the citizenship right above our head, a piece of Yankee paper for 100,000 dead. It's the cruelest kind of treason that the West has ever spun, to force a man to shed his skin just to hold a gun. We're aiming at the Soviets, but looking at your backs. We know who laid the groundwork for the communist attacks. You wouldn't let us sail with General Anders to the fight, so you smuggled us in pieces just to vanish in the night. You think you saved us? You think giving us an American passport makes up for giving Warsaw to the wolves? You didn't give us a country. You made us grave diggers in your uniform. Burn the treaty. Sold out, stripped down, American ghosts. We remember.
History is rarely found in the neat lines of a textbook. It lives in the letters home, the regimental logs, and the silence where the records stop. In this track, we've worked to keep every detail as close to the historical facts as possible. Where the archives fall short, we've let the spirit of the story take the lead, honoring the men who were actually there. London, 1950. The Polish government in exile watches the world catch fire again. 100,000 men without a country, veterans of the uprising, survivors of the camps. They send a message to Washington. They send a message to the UN. Let us fight, let us raise the white and red eagle. Let us form a free Polish army in Korea. But the diplomats meet in their halls of glass, and they watch the Soviet shadows pass. They say a Polish flag on an Asian shore will trigger the spark of a global war. Your eagle is heavy, your anger is deep, and the fragile peace is a promise to keep. So they tied our hands They told the men who lost everything that their flag was a provocation. They said, "We cannot let you fight as Poland." But the Lodge Act was signed, quiet compromise in the dark. Give up your colors, put on our green bee, an American ghost. We wanted to march as a nation, instead we enlisted as exiles. We folded the eagle, we took their rifles, and we waited for the proxy to begin.
The American captain points at the map. He talks about the 38th parallel. He talks about the UN mandate. I just nod, I don't care about the parallel. I look at the red star on the enemy's cap, and I see the tanks rolling through Warsaw. Stalin pulls the strings in Asia, but the neck I want is in Moscow. Give me the rifle. Captain, let's play the proxy. Of gray, I signed the Lodge Act just to get in the fray. They gave me the canvas, they gave me the green, but the blood in my veins is a European scene. You say it's Korea, you say it's the North, but I know the devil who sent them all forth. From the rubble of Warsaw to the freezing dart, I'm paying them back for a lifetime of hurt. The captain says halt, but I'm looking to push. I'm hunting the bear in the Asian bush. Every shot in the dark, every pull of the pin is a crack in the wall of the Kremlin. This is the proxy. Hill, but the fire of the axle is keeping me still. They think I'm a Yankee, a boy from the States, but I'm carrying a ledger of Eastern blockades. When I look down the sights at the charging squad, I'm making a plea to a partisan god. Let the spark catch fire, let the borders ignite, let the whole world burn in the proxy fight. Hey Polak, why do you smile when the artillery drops? Because maybe, just maybe, it won't stop here. Maybe we march north. Maybe we keep marching over the Yalu through Siberia, all the way home. Let it escalate! Proxy! They called the airspace south of the Yalu River Migali. It was the most dangerous real estate on the planet. But the Soviets didn't know who was waiting for them. Francis Gabi Gabreski, Polish blood, American steel. He conquered the propeller age over Europe, flying alongside the exiled eagles of Warsaw. Now, he's strapping into a swept-wing jet to conquer the Cold War. From the streets of Pennsylvania, where the immigrants toiled, to the skies over Britain, where the Spitfires boiled, he flew with the exiles, the sons of the wing. He learned how the white and red eagle could sing. 28 kills when the Axis fell down, the undisputed king of the European crown. But the red star is rising, the sirens are blown, and the king is returning to claim a new throne. Ignite the turbine, unchain the beast, a silver flash cutting through the heart of the east. Mach 0.9 and climbing the wall, he's hunting the MiGs and he's watching them fall. Ruler of the alley, the double war ace, he's meeting the enemy face to face. In the cockpit of the Sabre, he's lighting the sky, a polished American born to fly. From the props to the jets, he's holding the line, the 51st wing by his own design. He owns the heavens, he owns the sun, the double ace is second to none. Is second to none. Across the Yalu River, the swept wings dive. It's a supersonic dance just to make it out alive. The 50 cows are roaring, the traces are bright. Gabreski is a phantom in the middle of the fight. He doesn't use the radar, he's flying by feel. A natural-born killer at the top of the wheel. 6.5 stars painted on the side. The Soviet pilots have nowhere to hide. Bandits at 12 o'clock high, swept wings, MiG-15s. I see 'em drop your tanks, boys. We flew against the Luftwaffe. We can handle this. Let's go up and get 'em!